Today, I'm going to be ranking every single Treyarch Zombies map. This is my subjective opinion, of course. Don't bully me, or do, I don't really care. Also, a quick warning, some of these maps I've never played, so when I get to those, I'll kind of just base them on what I've seen in the past, and how fun I think they look to play, and stuff like that. Also, I'm not ranking anything on any particular factor, like Easter egg or gameplay, just, you know, the whole map as a whole. And let's jump into this. Nacht der Untoten, F. Yep, you heard me, I'm putting Nacht in F. I think it's a trash map, okay? I didn't really grow up with World at War, so I don't have any nostalgic love for any World at War map, really. And it is objectively a bad map, right? It just is. You could just run in circles and hit box. That's literally all there is to do. I think Verrucht is a little higher than Nacht. At least it has perks and stuff, and the atmosphere is really cool. Shino Numa. It's very, very green. I don't even think I've played it on World at War, and I don't think I really want to. At least it's got perks. It has the Wonderwaff in it. The highest round ever was achieved on it. Again, just quite boring, I think. Some people put these three maps at like the top, like S tier. Like, I'm sorry, but you cannot call any of these even close to being the best maps ever made. Derice. So I'm going to rank these in order. The thing to the left is going to be my favorite of the tier. And I'm going to put it... Actually, okay, I'm putting Verrucht down. This can go here because Derice, it is just like... Yeah, it started a lot. It added Pack-a-Punch, but that doesn't make it fun. Okay? And especially with the Wonderwaff jug glitch, I'm never going to play Derice, am I? Now we go on to Black Ops 1, which... Warning, I have not played most of Black Ops 1. It came out over 10 years ago and it's still £80, which is ridiculous, and I'm not paying more than Vanguard just for Black Ops 1 and all of its DLCs in 2022. It did nothing for zombies. It literally was Derice, but in a cinema. I think I prefer Kino just because it's in the Black Ops 1 engine. It's just a bit more polished and like, you know, quick revive works. I've never played BO1 Ascension. I think it goes above Kino. I'm not sure in C or D. I think it's very similar to Kino. It just has PhD flopper and like the lander thingies, but I guess it also had the first Easter egg, did it not? I'll leave it here for now. C and above is kind of maps that I actually play. So I'm going to leave Ascension here for now. And if you can't tell already, I'm not very fond of the older maps. They just don't really do it for me. Oh, also, I'm not ranking non-Treyarch games just because I've never played the zombies in them, because why would I? Some are apparently good, but I never played them because I was always a Treyarch fanboy when I was younger, I guess. I'm going to do these in the wrong order. Shang or Call of the Dead? Which came first? Shangri-La. I have never played Shangri-La. I think it's cool. I think, aren't the napalm zombies really annoying? And it's just a classically very hard map. I think it also has a cool story to it. There's like Eclipse mode, right? If I'm recalling correctly, that might not even be that map. Where to put Call of the Dead? I think Call of the Dead is a B tier map. I think Call of the Dead, it looks fun. Again, never played it. But the gameplay I've seen, it's cool. Obviously, if it had better wonder weapons and like maybe a way to permanently get rid of George, it might be higher, I don't know. And maybe if I played it, it might be higher. Not really got any complaints for Call of the Dead, other than like the 3-minute Easter egg, but that's kind of cool, I guess, actually. It's got the shortest Easter egg ever, I'm pretty sure. And then the final map that I haven't played is Moon. Moon is an interesting one. I would definitely play it over any of the maps that I've put below it at the moment. I'm not sure if I would play it over Call of the Dead. I think you just kind of have to be in the mood. Depends which one. So I'm going to leave this one just a little bit lower than Call of the Dead. Next became Transit. This might be controversial. I want to put Transit just here above Derice. Ooh, do I put it above Kino? I don't think I can put it above Kino, but it was actually really close for me. You might call me like a psychopath for thinking like that. But that's fine, you know, it's personal opinion. Nuketown Zombies is a cool idea. The perks are actually really cool when they drop down from the sky every 5 rounds. Unfortunately, there is only 4 perks, I think, which kind of sucks. I think this either needs to go right in front or right behind Transit. Again, I think it's better than Derice because I just don't like World at War maps. I'm going to put Nuketown above Transit, just because it's kind of more of a casual experience. I know it's still hard. There's not really a wonder weapon other than the Raygun Mark II. But you know what? If you just want to hop in, play some zombies with a friend maybe, then Nuketown I'd say is a pretty good map, especially for Black Ops 2 to do that. I think the only competitor is really the Green Run survival maps, which I'm not ranking on this, so I think Nuketown goes above Transit. Die Rise, the map with no PhD flopper and a lot of elevation, and a very big map, a very annoying map. It's definitely above Transit for me. It's just better gameplay, and there's a way to get all of the perks, which I also think is really cool if you don't miss a shot on a jumping jack round. Also, I love the aesthetic of just the broken city with the dragon and all of that stuff. Yeah, I think it's above these, personally. Subject to change. I might change my mind at the end. Oh wait, I never ranked 5. 5 is the top of D tier. Is it worse than Die Rise? No, actually, it can go in C tier. 5, good map. Pentagon Thief. Is it above Ascension? I'm not sure if it... Okay, it's slowly going down. I think 5's a good map, though. And I don't really think Ascension is that good of a map, so I don't know how I've ended up like this. I'll put it there for now. I can always change. I was on Mob of the Dead, so people didn't like Transit, people didn't really like Nuketown, people didn't really like Die Rise, and then Mob of the Dead. In my opinion, I think the best zombies map ever created. I always said Origins was, even my first zombies video called Origins the Perfect Zombies map. I guess that's for stuff like the staffs are amazing, the Easter egg on Origins is amazing, but Mob of the Dead, I think the atmosphere, the characters, and the weapons as well, they just all add. And Mob of the Dead is just always fun. And then Jimmy Zielinski comes back and makes Buried. I think Buried is an A tier map. I think it is above Call of the Dead. Maybe here, because it's a little bit simple, although I still don't know how traps work in Black Ops 2 because I don't really care. I know the strategy is just to sit by Jug and have these head chopper thingies going. I don't know how they work. So maybe if I put more effort into that, I'd like this map more. It's a great map. Paralyzer's fun. Added the Raygun Mark II as well, which is great because that got added to every BO2 map eventually. Buried is a very solid map and definitely levels above Die Rise and Transit, and finish off that little trilogy as well. Origins has to be an S tier, doesn't it? It just has to be. There's no world where that wasn't going there. Not quite as good as Mob of the Dead for me personally, but definitely an amazing map for all the reasons I said earlier when talking about Mob. I definitely did when it was the only map out, but I don't remember ever playing this. I have no memory of it. Of course, I've seen a lot of gameplay after just watching zombies for years. I think Shadows of Evil is an S tier map. The setup is a bit hard, I think, but honestly, I would absolutely love to learn this map and just get to know it. I think if I learned more about Shadows, because I don't know anything about this Apothecon sword thingy or the upgrade, I don't know how any of that works, but if I did learn that, I think it could easily be above Origins, actually. I've definitely played Origins more, but I think Shadows, especially for being BO3, just the upgraded graphics, having the choice of using gobblegums, I think it does go above Origins, actually. The Giant. I think it's a better Doris, and Doris is here. I would definitely rather play it over a lot of these. Would I rather play it over Moon? It's definitely more of a casual experience. You can just hop in and play. I'm saying low B or high C. I kind of feel bad putting it above Moon just because this map is so simple, and I feel like Moon just had a massive map, a massive Easter egg, especially when compared to the Giant, which is just a direct remaster. Der Eisendrache. You see, I don't own the DLC on PC, and I've only ever played this on Xbox One when this map first came out. And obviously then I was 12 years old. Oh my god, I was 12. And at 12 years old, I still didn't really know how zombies worked. I just ran around and shot things. So I don't think I ever really got to fully appreciate this map. A lot of people would say that it's the greatest map of all time. Again, when I buy this map and learn it, I don't think I've probably ever held a bow. Because, I don't know, me and my friends weren't that good in 2015. I think it could go above Shadows. I really think these two are interchangeable, which is really just a testament to how good the first two maps of this game were. Zetsubou no Shima. The new Transit, as I really thought it was. I thought everyone hated this map, and coming back to the community, people don't hate this map anymore. Again, only have playing it a handful of times, but I think it's gotta be up there. I'm putting it at high B. I'm putting it above Buried. I think it's a cool Easter egg, cool wonder weapon as well. And the plant system's cool, you can get free perks. Gorod Crovy is an A tier map. Cool bosses, the flying, what they call Valkyrie drones are very annoying. It's got a really cool shield. And Gorod Crovy, I just think it's really cool. Also, Raygun Mark III, a really, really cool boss fight with 2 boss fights, in fact. One fighting a massive dragon, and then the other fighting a mechanized robot man in a drunk Russian suit. The suit isn't drunk or Russian, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's a cool map, cool boss fight. Revelations. I don't think I liked Revelations when it came out. I would honestly have put it like down here because I thought it was the most unoriginal thing I'd ever seen. I just can't really put this map very low. I think it's great for high rounds, like newer players could just easily get round 100 on this with the Thunder Gun and Apothicon Servant upgraded. I'll put it at the top of B tier at the moment. Here, there's a couple of BO3 remastered maps, being Ascension, Origins, and Moon, so why not? I might as well rank them. Honestly, I just like the new engines. I think the graphics is just amazing on BO3, especially compared to BO1. And the option of Gobblegums too, it's just, you know, you can use classics, megas, none. And even though it's remastered in BO3, I'm still never going to play it. Kind of same with Moon, actually. Kind of regret putting it that high. I'm changing it, I'm moving it, it's down there now. I can see so many problems with this list, like, just some things beat others, but then don't beat the thing. It's confusing. This was the most unnecessary remaster I think they could have done. Remastering a map that was only like 2 or 3 years old, and honestly not even changing it, like, at all. It's nowhere near up here, and honestly, the only good thing about it is for learning the Easter egg, just because BO3 is easier than BO2. If someone says to you, let's play Origins, you never load up BO3, you always are going to load up the original. Oh, Black Ops 4. What a roller coaster. There's so many maps. Is there 8? I think 9 is an A tier map. 9 is amazing. It's so fun, and it really got me excited for what Black Ops 4 could do. At the time, I didn't know Black Ops 4 would end up like this. This just really set the game off in the right direction, I think. You know, it was a great map, and it really counterbalanced the challenge, because it was fairly easy map. Great wonder weapon, really, really cool boss fight. Also, the first Easter egg I ever completed, because by the time Black Ops 4 came out, I was finally old enough to actually be reasonable at games. I know all you 8-year-old esports pros are going to be like, how couldn't you do the Easter egg at 14 years old? I don't know. Well, I'm sorry that I wasn't doing the Origins Easter egg at age 9, okay? Dear God, I was 9 when Origins came out. And you know I bought it on the first day. Voyage of Despair looks very visually appealing, but gameplay-wise, it sucks. Is it lower than Die Rise? No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't do that. Can I put it? How is it working its way up so high? This map is garbage. Sorry, the map isn't bad, it's just really hard and just really confusing. And it was so different to 9, it kind of just doesn't fit for me, really. I just realized Cold War isn't on this list. I'll give you my opinions of those at the end. Spoiler alert, I forgot to give my opinion on Cold War, so here we go. D-Machine, I'd say that was pretty good. I would say probably a C tier. Mauer, probably B tier. Firebase Z, I would say... Wait, is Mauer... Yeah. I would put Firebase at like D tier, somewhere around here. And Forsaken, I don't know, I've never played it. I kind of lost interest in Cold War by the time this map came out. Back to the video. Classified is better than... Is it better than 5? No. No, it's not. It is 5, right? Also, why is there around 150 Easter egg? I'm just never gonna do that. God, I have absolutely no idea what order these maps came out in. Do you know what? I think Dead of the Night is fun. It's definitely above Voyage. I feel like this list, I just look like a clown. Other than my top 4 or maybe top 6, I feel like I'm just objectively wrong. I know this is my opinion, but I still feel like breaking the law by saying this. I think Dead of the Night is here. Why have I put this so high? I'm never gonna play this. See, I'm regretting like all of the choices. It's really hard to rank stuff, especially in the same tier, because like Classified and 5. I've never played 5. I've probably played Classified twice. I don't have any urge to play either of them. I don't really have any urge to play anything in D tier or below. So really ranking any of this stuff, it could all just go in F for all I care. Like, I'm never going to play any of this. Not unless it's for a video, really. And next came, I don't remember, Alpha Omega, I think. Nuketown, but slightly better, if you can call it slightly better. Dual Ray Gun Mark IIs, which I don't think anyone's ever actually gotten. Like, there is no way you watching this video right now knows how to get dual ray guns. I do not believe it. I sure as hell don't, and I sure as hell will never actually be getting them. It's better than Classified. It's better than 5. Why am I putting garbage maps at the top of D, or maybe even considering putting them in C? I just hate on maps too much. I think Shang has to go down, actually. But, oh, it's so hard. I think it's better. I think, that's a good point. How has it made it into C? That's ridiculous. I'm also finding out that, no, Origins can't be, no, what am I doing? Okay, I just have to move on, alright? This is where I initially placed them. It is what it is. Ancient Evil, or did Blood come first? Blood of the Dead, it's just Mob of the Dead, except worse. Like, why did they do this? They just took Mob of the Dead. Why was BO4 full of remasters? They remastered Nuketown, they remastered 5, they remastered Call of the Dead, they remastered Mob of the Dead. Like, Jesus Christ. It's better than Alpha Omega. It's better than Die Rise. I'm putting it here. No, Voyage can't be this high. I really don't like Void. I'm swapping. No! How has Blood made it into the top half? I hate my own list. Ancient Evil. That's the Pegasus one, right? Yeah. I like this map. Shouldn't have put it that high. I think it's actually a B. I think it's a really good map. Especially when compared to the previous maps, which have somehow made it only 7 levels below. See, it's so mind-boggling that Blood... How is Dead of the Night at the top of C? What was I thinking? I'm actually, like, getting mad, because I look and I think I'm crazy. Or what was I thinking? It was only 10 minutes ago. Or what was I thinking? And finally, Tag the Totem. The end of the Ether story, but not really, because everyone was sad. I think they should have ended it at Tag. I like the Easter egg. I like the gameplay. That sunset when you spawn in. Oh my god, it is one of the best just things to look at in zombies. The Tundra Gun sucks. The Sniper Waffle, whatever it's called, also is just worse. Just worse versions of old classics. I think it's the best BO4 map. Oh, other than 9. No, but I think it's as good as 9. No way do I put Tag in A. Here's my issue. I don't think... The thing is, I think Tag is as good as 9. But I don't think it's better than Call of the Dead. But I do think 9 is better than Call of the Dead. So where do I put it? Like, this is painful. I can't, with good conscience, put Tag at the top like this. Top 7. Tag. I'm so stressed right now. I don't know what to do. Oh, what is wrong with me? Rev, you're going down, I'm sorry. I hate my own zombies tier list. How can that be? You know what? That's final. That's where I put everything initially. Okay, let me just kind of defend my honor for a second. This was based on very split-second decisions. It definitely did not take me 40 minutes to record this video. These were all just rapid fire. Very, very rapid fire. I agree with my S placements. Again, Shadows and Horizon, they could really go either way. Just putting Horizon there because of like the upgraded bows and just... It's just a good map, isn't it? Origins kind of set the foundation for just current zombies, especially for Horizon. You can kind of see the relationship between these two. Gorokrovi, very, very good map. Just fun. Maybe not top of A fun, but that would imply putting it lower than 9 and Tag. Oh my god. Okay, B tier. I think I put Buried too low almost. Call of the Dead. Yeah, okay. This is way too high. How has this made it to the top of C? This, just no, don't care. This has managed to make it into the top half, I think, which is stupid. How is there so many BO4 maps in C tier? C tier is like ones I said I would actually go back and play. I did say that, didn't I? Alright, well, in that case, because I said I would actually play maps in C tier, I am never playing half these maps again. Blood. I'm more likely to play Blood than these two. Yep, Die Rise has made it into C tier. I don't know what's happening. Origins BO3 is going in D tier. Unnecessary remake, just didn't need to be done. Would rather play the BO2 version anyway, really, unless I'm looking for an easy time. I think I changed my mind. Transit has to go above Nuketown, because Nuketown is just kind of pointless, especially for the price it was. It was nearly the price of like half a full DLC, and it's 2 houses and a few gardens. Is Transit better than Kino? I really don't like Kino. I think it's just such a cop-out. I don't even know if I agree with this. Like, these two are interchangeable for me, which is really funny on one side, because everybody absolutely hates Transit, and I mean, Kino's a very liked map, I think. But do I care? Absolutely not. Am I going to go back and play either of these? No, so it doesn't really matter. And then, of course, E and F being those World at War maps, which I do not care about. Thank you for watching. I'm not sorry if I triggered anybody by making this list, and I'm even going to make the title the worst zombies tier list or something like that, because it's wrong. I need to change it, but I don't know where to put it. And, oh, the fact that Blood has ended up here. The fact that... Oh. See you in the next one. Goodbye.